He might be a man of mystery to some, but to Bastion Square goers, he's quite literally an open book. Robert Whittle has been selling his books at this market for the last 13 years. You may even recognize his van. But he wasn't always a best-selling author. Robert only started writing after he retired.
I led a first response disaster team in coal mines for the British government.
For 22 years. It was a dangerous and demanding job.
I got hurt quite a lot.
In his late 20s, Robert had his leg crushed in a mine explosion.
And they put it back together, and of course it took a couple of years and I went back to work again.
But it wasn't until he was 60 that Robert felt the real repercussions of that explosion.
It came back to haunt me. Sort of started acting up, bending, hurting, causing me a lot of problems.
So he came back to the hospital. While the doctors tried to fix his leg, he developed an infection, resulting in 7 operations over 4.5 years. But Robert didn't stay idle during that time.
Oh, of course. I'm the one that suggested that he write.
His wife and biggest fan.
Joyce said, write your memoirs.
Because I knew he was going to have this surgery and he would need something to do when he was recovering from it.
So she brought me some equipment down and I started writing, but it wasn't my memoirs.
Those memories of being underground were just too painful to recount. Instead, someone else came to life at Robert's fingertips.
It was Lizzie. I started writing a story of Lizzie Short.
The first woman entrepreneur in London, set in the 1800s. And just like that, his first series was born.
It wasn't until he started writing that I quizzed him about, where did this writing come from?
It came as a coping mechanism during all those surgeries.
For therapy.
And writing extremely accurate court reports for his job as a rescuer.
And I wrote those reports for 20 years.
Almost like he'd been training to become an author. And add to that, a passion for history.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. I think history's fantastic.
His love for factual events, technical writing, and being the oldest son of a family of 10, storytelling was second nature.
My creative process looks like taking a portion of history and reading it so thoroughly that I could step into that time and live it.
He wrote his books single-handedly. No, like literally.
I tap away with one finger on the computer. That's the extent of my technical knowledge.
Joyce is not only Robert's tech-savvy wife, but she's also his co-author and publisher.
He was 64 years old by then, by the time we published. And we couldn't wait around for publishers to decide whether they were going to accept us or not. I wanted this book out.
We wanted to test it ourselves.
Lizzie talked to me.
It's just gone up and up and up. And
it's not often that you see a book stand at a market.
Well, I feel sorry for them that they're having to compete with me.
But one with an author is intriguing.
Just open my mouth and let my enthusiasm for what I've written pour out.
Creativity can be contagious. Robert says he's sparked others to tap into their inner voice.
Come down through the market, stop and say, I am going to do what I've been wanting to do for years because you have given me the inspiration to do it, me.
He has some simple yet very wise advice for everyone.
Stop thinking about it and start doing it. Simple. Stop procrastinating.
Maybe life fully opens up when we let it.
What retirement?
Well, they've got local fans to keep up with.
Well, then Victoria people would say, well, we'd love something about Victoria.
Robert has a whole series dedicated.
It's his fans that drive us. They want another book and they want another book.
And another we shall have. They say hindsight is 20/20.
It was future and I didn't know. Yeah, exactly. It all fitted into place like a jigsaw puzzle.
In Victoria, I'm Rajie Kabli.